Hello everyone, this is Knitting I Love. I'm going to show you how I do Afterthought Heel, how I cut the yarn. This is unusual tutorial, let's say, because I'm going to show you how I lift the right leg of the stitch and what will happen when we lift the left leg of the stitch. Hello everyone, everyone was asking me how I do Afterthought Heel. This is my sock, UK size 6, which is European 39. My foot is 10 inches, which is 25 centimeters, but I knit my socks for 8 inches, which is 20 centimeters. So from the toe to the heel. To place my heel, I knit until I reach 6.5 inches, which is 16 centimeters, and I have 1.5 inches, which is 4 centimeters distance over here. Although this is 56 stitch sock, longer sock, probably you will be reaching over here to 2 inches. So before marking area, take that for consideration. So what will you need? You will need progress keepers, snippers, or some sharp scissors, tapestry needle, and a tape to just measure the length of your sock. 16 centimeters. And as you can notice, I'm knitting my socks from toe up, and what I'm going to mark sides of the sock with progress keepers. This is the beginning of my round. First stitch, last stitch, ladder between. And this is what I'm doing. I'm marking this ladder between first stitch on the first needle and the last stitch on my second needle. I'm going to do the same thing up here. Here I'm going to mark the ladder between the last stitch on the first needle and the first stitch on the second. See? This one. Once we have it done, we can continue knitting. No worries, it just marks where those sides are, and in the end, when you will have a long tube, you can always change positions of those progress keepers and place the heel somewhere else, because maybe you will change your mind and those socks will not be for you but for someone else. One more thing, why I like to mark both sides, because the front is always a pattern, the back is our sole where we place the heel, and then when I'm grabbing it and we'll be picking up stitches, I'll go from the right to the left. Make our lives easier and just place progress keepers on both sides. Normally when I finish the whole tube with the ribbing and bind off, I'm inserting the heel, but I have a good light and I wanted to show you how to do it. So let's forget this for a moment. As you can see, I did a bit. We have a pattern side, so the front one. We have 2 progress keepers on the sides. And what we're going to do, we're going to flip on the other side. Obviously where the stockinette stitch is. Very important information. Now, the second very important information, how did we knit our sock? I knitted them from toe up, so my V stitches are this way. As I mentioned, the sock is 56 stitches, so by 2 I should have 28 stitches over here, and I will be picking them up. To do that, I'm going to use second set of needles. This is highest, but you know, once you finish the whole sock, you will have those needles free and you can do the same thing. Now, so as you can see, we have those small V stitches over here. Right leg and left leg shows us our first stitch. So here our ladder, this is a row down below, and I'm going to grab right legs only down below, like this. I have 56 stitches, half of those stitches I need to grab, so 28. The next good thing about having a progress keeper on the other side, once I will be picking it up, I should end it up down below this progress keeper. So now I have 28 stitches, and you can actually see that the progress keeper is marking above row. We're leaving one row and we'll be picking up stitches above. So we have 1 on needles, 1 free, and this will be my second. And if you like, you can pick the right one, right leg, but I'm going to pick this time left leg. I'll show you later why. Take your right, but you're going to do both, picking up right leg. Let's test what will happen. Yep, 28. As you can see, we have 1 row between. Explained why I picked different legs. Next part, we're trying to find the middle section. I have 28. So I'm going to somewhere over here, and I'm picking, it doesn't matter which one, but one. Once you pull out one leg and you can separate the fabric, you're sure that you'll be just cutting that little piece. We can use our tapestry needle and pull the legs of the remaining row to unravel the yarn on one side, leg by leg. How far do I like to go? I like to go as far as one stitch. Or sometimes I even brave and I pull this one off. Let dry yourself with just leaving one stitch. Let's do the other side. As you can see, I did all the side, and just to show you how much I have left 1.5 stitch. This will be woven later on. As you can see, I'm going to start from this side. So I'm going to take out this progress keeper. So what I do, I just make a loop, pull one needle and start knitting. As you can see, 2 things to be aware of. First, when you start adding yarn, don't forget to use the working yarn. And the second, watch your stitches. If they're this way, you knit through the back. And here I have it right way. As you can notice, this is from my toe up. We're lifting a right leg, so we have to lift all the right legs. However, as I said, if you accidentally lift a different leg, the stitch will look like this. Nothing will happen, just knit through the back. And what do you do next? Well, you follow the pattern. I hope you enjoyed this one. This tutorial is for my patterns, so check it out, links down below. But if you want to include this tutorial to your pattern, free or paid for pattern, please do so. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next one. Bye!